Barbell RV progress update. So here I've got the seats torn out. This is ultimately the way I got the refrigerator out, the passenger door. And you can see just some paint off and minor surface rust in certain areas that I'm going to wire wheel and I will paint. And then we've got the whole thing pretty much gutted for the remodel. Going to paint the cabinets white. Going to put up some 50s contact paper. So this I saw in a video a couple years back. I don't remember the guy, but he cleans interiors. This is Orange Balm, and he recommended getting a power drill scrubber, which works fantastic. I couldn't imagine scrubbing all that by hand. And I just recently did a van seat for my van that somebody put out on the road and advertised on Facebook Marketplace just to pick up for free, and it came out beautiful. So originally I was thinking, I'm going to replace these seats because I wanted ones that are more modern, and maybe I would hook electric to them and I'd let them so that I could recline and things. But the advantage to these is they're in really great shape and they're very, very light. They're so light it's ridiculous. So to keep weight down in the van, unless I absolutely do not enjoy these seats on trips, I'm going to leave them in. There were the usual stains around, the where your neck would go or your head, and then on the armrests and around where the legs are, your legs would sit. So I am orange bombing this with the power drill. And the van seat that converted into a bed that I told you that I picked up for free on the side of the road, believe it or not, it was on the sidewalk in a town. They had a conversion van and they had an old couch that would convert into a bed from a van, and it turned out beautifully. So I'm doing the same thing here. I also have the Bissell. We have this for our home. It is like a furniture scrubber, and so I didn't even add soap to this. Well, initially I did, but I put too much soap, I think, on the actual drill, and the chairs got really soapy. And I may even just do a rinse again because I think there's some residual soap left on the chairs, but they came out beautifully. Here I'm just soaking up the excess water that was on that is laying on the seats from the drill. As I get older, I get a little wiser, and I try to put things at waist height. That makes this job so much easier than trying to bend down and do the work that way. So I got these on a couple sawhorses. Here I'm really hitting the most used parts, like the armrests, and I made sure to really hit around where your head would hit on top of the chair. And here they are after a day, I believe, in the sun, and they look brand new. There's not a stain on them, and they cleaned up really well. And I let them dry out in the sun for a day.